beautiful day. Wow. I'm about to go home, listen to some music, go play some basketball, and all the rest. 12:25, coast clear. I'm hitting the bus.
It's nice in your area. Queens about to tear it up. Braveheart got scared of us. Real niggas, they be us.
What's your name? 'Cause I'm impressed. Can you treat me good?
It ain't easy to go to school. It ain't easy to see teachers you don't like every day, especially teachers that you hate. Work, a lot of work. There should be more days off of school. Some people get a headache off of it. What can I say? Cutting school ain't hard at all. I figured it out a long time ago. Always go in the first period. It's the main thing. You don't show up first period, ring, ring, calling your house. And that's not good. Always take the back door. Security guards don't see me at all whatsoever. They're in the front, writing stuff down and talking to each other, and they don't even see me pass through that back door. I'm too slick for them. Cut at 12:30, do the right thing. Truancy doesn't pass around by 12:30. That's when they stop looking for the kids. That's my school cut bus.
I first met Orlando in 6th grade, and it is tough being his counselor in that he's hard to find, but his cut count is high. I would say Orlando cut out at least one class every day. Almost 3 times a week, he would be here for the mornings and not for the afternoons. And there were some days he wouldn't show up at all. All the intervention, all the phone calls, all the threats, all everything didn't change it.
Well, I'm back on my block, 26th Street.
Orlando has changed a lot over the years. He was this cute little kid with a lot of personality, great student, really determined to do well, who had a little street in him, but had a determination to make it in 6th and in most of 7th grade.
The first thing should come first is the community, because that's the most important thing to us right now. But some people really don't take care of our garden. You know, this is the Chelsea neighborhood garden, of course. You know, there should be a little dedication in there from everybody, you know?
It's a different kid now. 8th grade was a disaster for him. I think what went wrong with Orlando was he found the street. He would deny it, but I think there was gang activity involved. There was hanging out all night.
I'll be back. You want to be back here, right?
He was going to show the world that he's this big macho man, and he's going to show them everything. I'm cool. I can be king of the street. But I think deep down inside, the king is very small.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Orlando.
How you doing?
How was school?
It was all right.
This year, he started cutting class,
I know.
being disruptive in class. Did you stop somewhere? He'd come home, and I'd question him. He would swear up and down that he was in school, that the teacher didn't see him. Oh, my God, you don't know. It's like pulling hair. You know, I get so upset with this kid. Did you see Mr. Gray?
Yeah.
And what did he
I
say?
talked to him early this morning.
You went to school?
Yeah.
Because Mr. Gray called here and said he couldn't find you.
Oh, shit.
Hey, it's not funny. The school ain't that big. He's looking for you. He knows, he got your schedule. He went to all your classes.
Well, he didn't probably look everywhere.
What do you mean everywhere? If you're supposed to be in a certain class, you're supposed to be there. He went to all the classes looking for you, and you were nowhere to be found. And he was very upset.
I was at school all day, so I don't know what he's talking about. Can I change my clothes?
Go ahead. I feel that the system failed me. I want him to do the right thing, and this kid, you know, continues to do the opposite and get away with it. He'll charm the police, he'll charm his teachers. You know, I don't know what else to do. You look like a damn hoodlum with that thing on.
Just because I dress a certain way doesn't mean I act the way I dress.
He's gotten picked up by Truancy. I had to go pick him up and holding pen.
It's too big.
And when I walked in, I see my 13-year-old son sitting there among 6 cops, laughing. joking with his friends like nothing. That was the beginning of him getting into trouble. He's mimicking his dad. His dad started out at a young age, and that's why he's constantly in and out of jail.
This is a picture of my father. My dad is locked up. He's in there for drug crime, you know what I'm saying? To my baby boy, happy birthday, your father Orlando. I'm dying for him to come out. But he was cool. Once my dad gets out of prison, I'm gonna teach him a lesson, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him know that running with them people that he was running with ain't gonna really get him nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Is just change. Change for me, change for you.
I told you I don't want you smoking, and you're still smoking, right? It's not a big thing.
Do you need to pick over a fight with me all the time over everything? You pick a fight with me when I dress?
Orlando, because you're underage, okay? You're not doing the right thing. I'm so worried about this child. It scares me. Every time he walks out the door, I'm not at peace.
8 o'clock. That's your curfew.
He'll walk in 2:30 in the morning. He'll waltz in like nothing, like it's okay. Which is scary because they're smoking, they're drinking, and getting into crime. Don't get into any trouble.
No. Lock the door, right?
I'm gonna check on you.
All right.
And I'm always telling him, you're better than that. Be successful. He tells me, yeah, but he'll go out the door and do the complete opposite. My son can do so much better. So much.
He'll be right back. He's going to get what you want. I got real big dreams. I have dreams to go to the NBA. I would take writing as in consideration too, you know. I think I could write a few good books. I think my mom's just kind of like worried that I could end up in jail. And I can't blame her for that, you know what I'm saying? She knows I'm outside, you know what I'm saying, doing the wrong. Passing curfew, chilling with the wrong crowd. Sometimes I am scared that you know what I'm saying, I might fuck it up. Fucking up is a real big thing, you know what I'm saying? You only get but one chance sometimes.
He's really struggling between the street and the goodness. He's pulled in both directions. And I think he's very threatened by the positive things that he had in 6th and 7th grade. They were very threatening because success is harder to keep up than failure. As difficult as he is, and as bad as he can be, I still respect that he's this way for a reason.
My guidance counselor, John Gray, he's a cool person. He's down to earth, you know what I'm saying? He told me that I cannot always rely on the streets, because the streets ain't always going to be there for me. And he's a big influence on me.
And I respect you too, Orlando, but I'm angry at you.
I know. I'm angry at me too.
Very angry at you.
Don't act like I ain't angry at me. I'm angry at me too.
Right.
That's why I changed.
What, you changed an hour ago? Couldn't find you yesterday. Yeah, uh-huh. Where were you?
Who, me?
Come here, Daddy.
Nice to meet you, Jonathan Gray. Because of Orlando's cutting, he's being held over. He will have to repeat 8th grade, which is very difficult in a school like ours where everybody else is going on to the high school and they'll be in the same building. And he'll be with the 7th and 8th graders who are much younger. This was a major blow, but I think it was a positive blow. I think if he had gone ahead, he could have figured I could do whatever I want.
Hi, Mr.
How
Gray.
you doing?
How are you?
Good.
I was glad that Mr. Gray invited him because he needs to see what he's missing out on.
Why are they putting a flower on Orlando?
He shouldn't be getting a
No, he shouldn't.
You really shouldn't have one, you know. You really didn't deserve to get that flower. I'm very concerned about Orlando. He did nothing. And he has to know when you do nothing, you get nothing.
Today in the graduation, I just wanted to cry because I'm looking, all the parents are so proud of their kids. I kept wondering, was this taking any effect on him? Did he feel bad that he wasn't coming down the aisle to get a certificate?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the class of 2008 grade.
Today I didn't like myself at all because I know I could have been on the graduation stage getting a couple awards and being happy for graduating, but I didn't, and I was pretty upset, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I could have been on that graduation stage, but I chose to do the wrong thing.
Could possibly be your reason to waste a whole year.
Confusion. Believe me, next year I ain't gonna waste it, you know what I'm saying? Of course, now come on now. Would that look like 2 times? But nah, I know next year's gonna be different. I know it is, I feel
It has to start this summer. We're doing summer school. I'm going to be there.
When?
July 5th.
Yes. Plus, I know I could do it. You know
Well, we
what
all
I'm
know
saying?
you can do it. It's whether or not you're going to come in and stay a whole day and do it. If you don't pull it together by October,
Yeah,
you leave
I'm gonna pull it together by October because summer school is gonna get me back on
right?
track.
And
I
what
know
about a summer
that.
job? I think Orlando's a crapshoot. I think it can go either way, and it's going to be all up to him.
What I want to do right now, but
If he can make it through the summer and come back in the fall, I think he'll be fine. I think he's going to pull it together. I don't think it's going to be easy for him.
me
He
and
has to grow up fast, unfortunately. He needs to make an adult decision at a boy's age. You're not going to make it in my
a lot of people would look at me and say, "Oh, I know his type. He's a minority, a Billy Badass." But a lot of teachers probably don't know how I feel. They don't know how I feel about going to college or being an NBA basketball star because they don't ask me questions like that. There's more to me than what meets the eye, you know what I'm saying?
Orlando is 14 now. In some respects, 14 going on 6. In some respects, 14 is going on 40. But he's a boy, and he should try to be a boy again. He was very good at it.
One Eye Willie. One Eye Willie?